Hello, everybody. Today we were going to talk about the day two of the DIY miniature kit Moon Magic from Amazon that my husband gave me. So, in the part one of this video, we've talked about how the whole set does not include glue, so I need to go find and explore places where I could buy glue, and then I saw Eileen's glue that was said to be suitable for crafting, so I thought it's gonna dry out faster than a normal glue is, but sad to say it didn't. So up until this point, I do not have a really fast drying glue. So if you guys have any glue that you would recommend for doing miniature, I would really appreciate all the help because my journey so far is really futile. So let's go back to talking about this miniature kit. So as you can see, I have been starting to build the smaller pieces of the piece, and I want to tell you right now, if you do not have stable hands and if you do not have the focus like all the other miniature crafters have, don't even attempt on buying this kit because I genuinely felt like this is not a beginner friendly kit. It has super duper tiny pieces that are really hard to manipulate if you're not used to working with small pieces. So, unfortunately, I am not used to working with the small pieces, and I have gifted my mom and my sister with the same kit, and they both said that they hope that the smaller pieces like this bag I'm assembling on the video is on a sticker form because it is so ridiculously hard to assemble, and it takes a ton of time, patience, and precision just to get it to work. So we genuinely think that this could be better, and that some of the pieces could be sticker to make doing it a lot easier. So this is me trying to assemble all the other pieces that is needed to complete this set. um while we're at it, I also want to give some of my reviews. So I have really struggled assembling like this podium where everything else are standing, because in my previous miniature set like the Magic Forest, the wooden pieces are like assembled like a puzzle. So you can add glue to help and support the structure, but you don't ultimately need to 100% rely on the glue. With this set, you need to 100% rely on the glue, and if you do not have a good glue, it's gonna be a real struggle. Like, for example, this cabinet closet that I'm building on the video, it could have been a lot better if it's like in a puzzle form, or I can just click each side of it. But no, there's no connecting pieces. You basically have to glue everything um precisely where it should be. And just like what I said, I've been struggling with a good quality glue. I felt like it would have been a lot better if I really have a nice glue. So if you have noticed, I'm struggling to assemble it, only for it to be fall apart again, because apparently there's a piece at the back that goes with it. The instruction didn't say that. So I need to take it apart again and put it back up again, and then it's just so much hassle to assemble one piece, where I think I could have used that time doing some other things. So, and that's me putting some stuff that should go in there while waiting for it to be dry. So yeah, that's one thing I think that also needs to improve aside from the sticker part. And then the other smaller pieces are like ridiculously small. It's almost impossible to grip it. So that's about it. So I genuinely think it would have been a lot better if it's a professional who's doing this set. But if you are beginning, well, my mom and my sister said that they love starting with it because then they get to use to work on smaller pieces, and they can like working on bigger pieces would be a lot better for them because they've already experienced the hard part first before they get to a new one. Whereas mine, I started with bigger pieces and now I'm struggling because this one is a smaller piece. So, all in all, I mean, we have mixed opinion over the stuff. But yeah, that's my sister says that it could definitely use a sticker portion on those smaller pieces. and I think like the structures of cabinets and stuff like that could be in a click-in mode. And by the way, I also want to add that the wooden pieces are very, very fragile. Like if you took it out of the wood part, a chunk of it always comes off, no matter how gentle you do it. They said use the cutter, but even if I use the cutter is so flimsy as well that I might end up, breaking the cutter before I took the piece out. So just be very careful taking out the wood pieces on its container, because chances are a portion of it will always gonna get removed. Now, um, I love how the scissors are included, cutters are included, and I don't know if you've noticed, but on this part of the video, I eventually resorted to using glue gun because I just cannot, for the life of me, use Eileen's glue anymore because the tables are super hard to assemble and everything. So my mom and my sister was laughing at me because they said I'm a teacher and yet I lost my patience over this stuff. Well, I guess this is just not for me. Like working on a super duper tiny pieces is just not for me. I love buying them, they look cute, but if I'm the one who has to assemble it, I don't think I would love it. I also better at working bigger projects rather than smaller ones, even though I have small hands. But my sister was really good at working with smaller pieces, so I think that's the contrast between the two of us. At this point in the video, I have gone really, really frustrated. So many pieces has been broken, so many pieces can't be assembled because of how tiny they are. So I've actually resorted to just letting it be. I've just decided to put on what I can and just leave the others if I can't put it in. So this is how mine looks like. I wasn't able to put in the lights, the suitcases, and all the other accessories. But look how my mom did it. My mom was able to put everything in place. Admittedly, the glue was a little messy, but she was very honest that that's the hardest part for her as well. She was able to do it and she's rocking it. And then I have also attached a picture of my sister's work with the other designs. So this is my sister's work and she did it so nice and clean. See how I told you how she's really good working on tiny pieces? Look at that. Like I don't even think I can do that. And this is the other one that she did as well. Anyway, that would be all for this video. I hope you guys had a great time watching it. Please like and subscribe if you want more. Have a good day.